Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Joe Knowledge YouTube channel. My name is Joe, and I am your host. And today, once again, we're talking men's K-State basketball. This is a reaction video. Game yesterday against Texas, and K-State loses this game. Okay, 69-66, dropping K-State to 6-4 in league play, 18-5 overall. All right. If you watch this game and you're a fan, you're a K-State fan, this game was frustrating to watch, especially the second half. This very winnable game for K-State. K-State should have won this game. All right, K-State should have won this game, but it was given away in the second half. Okay, second half, it was given away. Halfway through second half, we allowed Texas to come back, and Texas was able to pull out a close win in Manhattan. Okay, K-State's better than Texas. All right, you can tell. I mean, if K-State plays half as well as they are capable of playing, they can beat Texas. This game was a throwaway. Turnovers plentiful on both sides. All right, we're not just going to say K-State was the only team dishing out turnovers, because if you look at the stats, both teams had several turnovers. Okay, K-State had 19 turnovers and Texas had 16. Okay, in the first half, I think Texas had 11 turnovers, okay, to K-State's 10 in the first half. Both teams are apparently very turnover prone, okay, but K-State's turnovers in the second half were just throwaway. In the air, I throw the ball to the other team. My teammate is not ready for the pass, errant passes, careless turnovers. They were careless turnovers. You could tell that maybe Marquise Noel, as the point guard, as the facilitator, was trying to press things with his facilitation, maybe trying to squeeze some passes in that, sometimes you get those, but the numbers will tell you that most of the time these types of passes are going to be turnovers. Okay, and I think that's part of why K-State generally has a lot of turnovers in games, because the aggressive nature of play and the fast pace play that K-State wants to play with. I think this is the underside of that. You get a lot of sloppy, careless play sometimes, and it looks sloppy and careless, of course, when the turnovers happen. Okay, so you could tell that Texas, their game plan was to deny Marquise Noel from getting the ball, and they did a pretty good job of that. You're looking at Marquise Noel's numbers. I mean, 10 points, 6 rebounds, only 3 assists. He's an assist guy. That's his game, is to dish out assists, and he didn't get very many this game. Keontae Johnson had a pretty nice game. All right, 16 points. He didn't get as many rebounds as he usually gets. One of the storylines of this game is Keontae Johnson gets 2 quick fouls in the first minute of the game. Okay, and he's got to sit for most of the first half. Luckily, a lot of other guys stepped up, and in the first half, we actually had a pretty nice first half. I mean, we were up by 11 at halftime. So other players were able to step in, but with Keontae Johnson being in foul trouble, and he's our best guy, okay, that kind of limited his ability to probably get in there and try to fight for those rebounds. Also, he's got to be less aggressive on defense with those fouls, and he staying in foul trouble throughout the whole game. That was a limiting factor for him. Sills had a pretty nice game. Okay, 11 points, 5 rebounds. We really needed him to step up, especially in that first half, with Keontae Johnson out with foul trouble, and he did a pretty nice job of that. 4 for 6 from field goal range, 1 for 2 from 3-point range. You can't ask for much more than that from him. I think he did a very nice job yesterday. It just wasn't enough. That second half, we allowed them to really claw back in the game, and then they were able to win it down the stretch. One stat that I'm looking at for Marquise Noel is he's 0 for 5 from 3-point range. So that's one of those situations where he's a nice 3-point shooter. You want him to shoot those, but he didn't hit any yesterday. So that was something that kind of hurt us. He only scored 10 points. So his scoring was down. It really forced other guys to step up. And, in a close game, hey, it can go either way, and it didn't go our way. Tomlin, nice game, 8 points. Okay, 5 rebounds. I really like to see him in double figures more often. I think he's capable. He's athletically able, I think, to do more offensively. Hopefully, we see that more throughout the rest of the year. Field goal percentage wasn't bad, 44%. I just think in that second half, we got really, really careless with the ball. Really, really careless. Let's see. So in the second half, turnovers, K-State had 9 and Texas had 6. Doesn't feel like a big difference. But if you look at points off turnovers in that half, K-State gets 4 points off turnovers in the second half and Texas got 11. Okay, so, that's a difference in the game. Okay, they were scoring off of turnovers, fast break points. It made the difference. It allowed them to come back from being down 11 points and really make this a game. Bench points, we were outscored. Our bench was outscored 33-22. Okay, and points in the paint, not bad, except we allowed them to get 22 points overall. Okay, overall points in the paint. Texas gets 30 and K-State got 26. But in the second half, Texas got 22 points in the paint and K-State only got 12. So they were killing us in the paint in the second half. We gave this game away. We had a prime opportunity to take control of things in the Big 12 with this win. And we were at home and we were not able to do it. It would have been nice to sweep Texas this year, okay? And we were just not able to do it. And it's going to be tough to sweep a team. I get it. All right, team, you got to play teams twice. It's going to be tough to beat a good team twice in 1 year. So, this was a prime opportunity to do that. Being up early, we could have taken control of this game. And we let it slip. Anyway. Okay, so looking at conference, standings, that pushes us, back to that third place logjam there with KU, TCU, and Baylor. Okay, Iowa State sitting at 7-3. They beat KU yesterday, right? So they're sitting at second place. And Texas is controlling things at first place at 8-2 right now. Next game up is TCU. Okay. And again, we saw we really were not competitive in the last game. Now this game is in Manhattan. So, I think we can do much better. We're also coming in, 2-game losing streak. Okay. This is the first losing streak of this year, actually. We had not lost 2 in a row this year yet. So somewhat of an upsetting loss, especially this game. We should have won this game. We should have won this game and we let it slip. So, all right. Hey, TCU's up next. We got to come to play. We got to keep getting better, and we gotta show up for this next game. We got to show up. So, all right. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.